G'day, my name is Felix. Welcome to my little corner of the back room. Today we're checking out more Date with Death 2 Remnants. Let's get into it. You wake up feeling rejuvenated and refreshed, which is surprising because you're sure you didn't sleep for more than a couple of hours. 5012 was right. A Grim Reaper really doesn't need much sleep. With a stretch, you sit down in front of your Eye Reaper. That was the best sleep of my life. Death. I swear, I was out the second my head hit the pillow. I guess all this glamour business really takes it out of you, huh? How are you feeling today, 0204? Hello? Don't tell me you're still sulking. 5012 said glamours are like, not real, right? So you're not really a penguin. You're a big tough boy, okay? A big tough not penguin. 0204? Are you still sleeping? Is this how you felt when you had to sit around waiting for me to wake up? This is kind of boring. I had some gossip for you too. Also, do you think we can change the size of our glamours? I kinda wanna be a mini 0213. Or huge, massive 3 times the size. Today's goal, fuck around with our glamours. Once you get your lazy butt up, that is. Don't tell me you're out playing those arcade games again. Maybe I should go check. Will you stop it already? Do you have any idea how many completely, utterly pointless messages you've sent? Hold on, let me count them. No, I have no interest in an actual answer. Stop filling up our work chat with garbage. I do not want to be notified every time you have a thought, 0213. 24. Something truly did go wrong with your creation. I cannot imagine how you were chosen to become a Grim Reaper with the lack of reading comprehension. Come on, I really wanted to count. Shouldn't you be praising me for doing what you told me to do? Talk about mixed messages. I've been meaning to ask you something. I saw a bunch of trophies behind your desk. What are those for? Were you Employee of the Month, Year, Century? Knowing you, they're from work. They were awarded to me for my various achievements as a Grim Reaper. So they're all from the shadowy before times? The what? Like from before the big overthrow the organization thing? That is a gross belittlement of the situation, but yes, you are correct. Ooh, pre-rebellion awards, huh? Does that mean you got them by being a big scary disciplinary man? Ooh, or maybe they're all the strictest Reaper awards. If you believe me to be the strictest in our rank, I wouldn't want you to meet my superiors. I was, and am, simply good at my job, and I do what must be done without complaint. You really like working, huh? Well, I definitely already knew that. There is nothing wrong with dedication to your role. You ought to learn something from it. I think there's a limit. You are nowhere near it, 0213. Another question. Do you like your job more these days? Or was it better before all this change? Pretending for a minute it wasn't so corrupt. This organization was far more ordered in the past, which in turn meant it was easier to apply myself to. More structure. Does that mean perhaps it was better? Not necessarily, but it was easier. Would I return to the past and remain ignorant of the wrongdoings of our society just for my role to be easier? Unlikely. Sounds hard. Having a life you've lived for so long suddenly uprooted like that. Eventually, if something goes rotten, it will start to smell, and over the time that odor will only get worse. You must either get used to living amongst it, or find where the festering began so you can cleanse it properly. So it was always corrupt from the very beginning? There is no answer for that, not anymore. Those who knew are long gone, and even if they were still here, are people born evil and cruel, or do they become like that over time? There is no answer. I think all people are capable of change. Not everyone deserves a second chance, though. I think most people would assume being capable of change means for the better, but there are always two sides to a coin, right? A good person can lose themselves and become bad. People who act good but are rotten from the inside. People like that don't deserve a second chance. Curious, I hadn't expected such strong emotions from you on the subject. I don't like to be deceived, especially if that person hides that from me behind a smile and kind words. Something lingering from your life as a human, perhaps. This is kinda depressing now. I just wanted to talk about your trophies. You are the one who cannot stop yourself from asking questions. I almost feel like I'm being interviewed. My bad. Well, why don't you ask me some questions then? To be fair, brother, he doesn't care about us. I have all the information I need about you in your files, 0213. Hey, I'm more than just some files. Not in particular. Our files are quite robust. Are they now? When's my birthday? 2 days ago. Blood type? A-. Favorite vowel? Aha! What is your favorite vowel, 0213? Not a vowel. I was thinking. I quite like O. I will note it down on your file. Awesome. I will end up changing my mind probably. What's this I've stumbled in upon? My team having fun without me? I'm heartbroken. Guess this is the end of our text date, 5012. It is the end of no such thing. Our text date continues. There was no text date. I have no interest in anything of the sort with you of all people. Text date sounds boring. That ain't how you woo a person. Let me make this clear. I am not interested in wooing anyone, least of all a moronic training who barely knows which end of a scythe to hold. Afraid to mix business and pleasure? I am afraid that you are a complete and total idiot. There's no need to fear that, though. Spend some time studying and practice instead of imagining impossible scenarios. Oh. It's kinda interesting, 5012, that the three of us are still in this chat together, huh? Decided to keep us after all. My search for a replacement continues, but our workforce grows thin. It is my hope that someone willing to take on a second unit will come forth soon. Hopefully today. It'll be the three of us until the end of time. I assure you I will do everything within my power to make sure that is not the case. Yes, well, your power is only so much, bro. Well, if that's the case, what's on the table for today? Hopefully it involves rebooting me. Be gone, penguin. It does not work like that. We discussed this yesterday, 0204. You cannot change it, even if we were to, as you put it, reboot you. The outcome would not change. Really? Like, really? Yes, really. No. Maybe if we keep practicing? A glamour is a reflection of one's soul. It will not change with practice. Truthfully, I had planned another session of glamour training today, but it seems you are both slightly more capable than I had anticipated. It will no longer be necessary. I am busy, regardless, so take it upon yourselves to do some self-study. Self-study time? Woo! I have some ideas already. Fantastic. Please spend your time studying instead of bothering me instead. Then, goodbye. Why does this jerk hate us so much? I'll have you know I'm totally a pleasure to boss around. Oh, I bet. Buddy, old pal, my friend, my teammate, I've got something for you. What's this? A juicy piece of gossip, mayhaps? Tell me you got something good, Felix. What secret are we keeping from 5012, He's the one keeping secrets. I overheard a certain conversation yesterday. He was trying to be all hush-hush, but what he doesn't know is that I'm a god at eavesdropping. He was talking to someone else in his office. No clue who it was, but it was 100% a secret meeting. Ooh, a secret lover? What a naughty boy. Oh, that would be extra juicy. but I don't think it was a lover. It sounded like his guest was already taken anyway. They were talking about the revolution stuff, so it must be another Reaper. In fact, the other guy made it sound like 5012 was involved in it. Like super involved. Are 5012 going against rules and protocol? I don't know. He does know a lot about it though, but not to be a jerk, I can't imagine 5012 actually having any friends. They were bickering, so probably not friends. Someone that gets under 5012's skin? I need to meet them immediately. Sounds like my kind of guy. He kept asking 5012 if he had found help yet. He's totally on a secret mission. Oh, this is getting better and better. What kind of secret mission? Wish I knew. Maybe we could work it out together. Count me in. I like a good challenge. Teamwork makes the dream work. Hey, 5012. I said not to bother me. It's work related, I promise. When do we actually get to reap some souls? Tomorrow? A week? A month? Years? Trainees must complete their beginner training before being allowed to transport or collect any souls. Trust me, 0204, your training period has barely begun. I feel like you're calling me out specifically here. Perhaps. Will we get to spend time with Reapers from other stations? You do already. Reapers from plenty of stations visit the common room of your lodgings. I, for one, am from a different station. Oh, you are? Oh, what station is that? Why does it matter? Once again, just trying to get to know you. The 5th station. Damn, bro, really is old as fuck. Is that all? Good. Well, we tried. That was just try 1. Got at least another 17 tries in me. We just need to keep him talking. Surely he'll slip up and unleash all of his secrets on us if we do that. Not sure if I want 5012 unleashing on me. Hey, 5012, we had a question. How long will it take us to become full Reapers? I mean, I can't be long, right? We already mastered pretty much everything you've taught us. When I deem your training complete. Oh, so you're sticking around? For now. So, would we be a team forever if we did become full-time Reapers? Or do you go train more recruits when you're done with us? I can only pray it doesn't come to it, but it was intended that a unit stay together for the foreseeable future. Oh, he's so gonna be stuck with us, bro. Here I was imagining how cool I'd look alone taking souls. You're telling me we gotta stick together forever? Hey! That's really mean, 0204. I thought we were buddies. The problem, 0204, is that alone a Grim Reaper cannot be held accountable for any misdeeds, and I assure you, there have been many misdeeds in our history. In a team, we will be able to ensure that souls are taken correctly and abilities are not misused. An added bonus is that the potential for soul sickness is divided out amongst all those who harvested a soul. Working together is, unfortunately, the only way forward for our kind. Wait, what's that, a disease? Please tell me it's not contagious. Think of my beautiful face, 5012. No one has explained the soul sickness to you yet? Babes, you have been in charge of us from the beginning. What do you mean? Isn't that kinda your job? Fine. It is a sickness, yes. To put it simply, when a Grim Reaper is created, it uses the soul of a human, a living being. It is an imperfect process. Humans have no need to balance their souls, which are grounded in light, but we do. We exist in a delicate balance of light and dark. Should we tip too far in either direction, then our bodies will grow weak and it can lead to our death. Ferrying souls to the afterlife tips our souls towards darkness. Crossing the river is costly for us, who are made up entirely of soul. Opposingly, spending too long in the mortal realm tips our souls toward light. Both cause soul sickness. Why is the process still imperfect? Because those who were once in charge had no reason to fix it. Why bother when they were living such comfortable lives while we slaved away under their rule? And now those people are gone and the remnants of our organization are stuck trying to clean up the mess. Actually, how do you even know if you have this soul sickness? Does your hair start falling out? Please, anything but that. It is a feeling like exhaustion at first, an exhaustion from your very soul. Thankfully, rest will have it pass quickly enough. Have you ever had it? I think it is almost a guarantee that most reapers before your time have had it. It is, or was, near unavoidable. That's a total non-answer. Did you have it, yes or no? It's fine, I don't really care. Wow, that's harsh, even if it's 5012. Oh, actually, I had a question too. The gang's all here. Hang on, I gotta move out of the way of my picture. I guess I'll just go in the middle for now. What is it now? I have a very important question. Hold on to your pants, okay? You better not be about to waste my time. Am I? I don't know. I seem to be a good size here. Okay. Yeah, we all know you're a busy man. Must be serious if you want to talk about it on call. Aren't I always serious? Sure. What do you think of me? I'm hurt. 5012, it sounds like he needs some medical attention. There is no doctor in this plane or another who could fix him. Wow. Okay, that's a little cruel, even for you. It appears my assumptions were indeed correct and you intend to waste my time. If you decide you truly have something important to say, either forward it to me privately or bring it to my office after scheduling a meeting. Goodbye. Wait, I heard you. I would hope so. No, I mean in your office last night. 5012, it's not something illegal, is it? I don't really want to go to prison. Hell prison, the worst one of all. What are you going on about now? If you're in need of rest, then feel free. But stop bothering me with your senseless accusations. What secret work are you doing? There's something you're not telling us. Yeah, spill the beans, Grandpa. Openly admitting to eavesdropping on your superior is cause for punishment, 0213. I gave you plenty of chance to step back from your claims. You will be to blame when that comes back to bite you eventually. Not my fault you were arguing so loudly. Someone else that can get under your skin, you gotta meet him. So, come on 5012, introduce us already. No. Why? Man, you keep all the fun stuff to yourself. Are we done here? No. I'm going to ask at least a dozen more times. I'll weigh you down eventually. I mean, this is really going to take away from our training time. It is not relevant to you in the slightest. My personal tasks have nothing to do with my team ones. Why did your little friend call you a rebel? He is not my friend by any stretch of the word. Man, do you seriously not even have one friend? Don't you find that a little sad? Friendships are unnecessary in our line of work. So, if not a friend, who is he? A pain in my ass, that is who he is. Any further details are irrelevant to you. I don't know, pain in the ass sounds pretty relevant to me. How about the whole secret meeting part? Don't tell me our resident workaholic is doing something not work-related. Wait, you asked him to take on a unit, didn't you? Is he who you're trying to push us onto? He refuses, so it makes no difference. A shame, really, because despite his issue, he is talented in his work. So he's your boss? That's kind of boring. 9 hells, no! I am from the 5th station. If anything, I am his superior. Why do you both care so much about a man you've never met? You're being so evasive about him. Totally being suspicious. Fine! His existence is no secret in any case. If you must know, it was he and his human lover who uncovered the lies that led to the rebellion. It is because of them that so much change has taken place. He's the one with the human lover? Unfortunately. Oh, is that jealousy I hear? Don't tell me, you were in love with that human too? A real-life Reaper love triangle? If anything could elicit a laugh from me, you found it. That mortal is terrible, I want nothing to do with them. A394 and that mortal are both equally infuriating. I suppose you could say they are perfect for one another. A3494, huh? They sound fun. The two of them are happy. I suppose that is enough. You almost sound happy for them too. He broke many rules that should not have been broken, but it is difficult to focus on that when I think of all the lies I was fed since the start of my very creation. A human and a Grim Reaper should not coexist, however, I can look past it in this case. Hey, 5012, let us help you with the thing you guys were talking about. 5012, just tell us you need us and we'll do anything for you. Anything. Anything, 5012, quiet. But on a serious note, and yes, I can be serious, I'm down to help too. It's like a secret mission. This isn't something trivial for you to make a mess of. I understand. I can't believe my life has come to this. I'm never going to hear the end of this once he catches wind of it. Fine. Hang on, let me start by saying this. I'm only allowing this because it seems we will be stuck together as a unit indefinitely. Nobody has come forward to take you off my hands, and I believe that is how it will stay. I knew it, you're stuck with us. You'll come to love it. I very much doubt that. Firstly, allow me to first talk about the other information that came to light during the climax of the revolution. Is there something funny you would like to announce to the group, 0204? He's laughing at the word climax. No, please keep going. Then stay quiet. There were some further lies that I previously have withheld from talking to you about. Wait a sec. First, can you tell us about your part in the rebellion? You never told us the truth. It was not relevant information. Now it is. I was there the day 8394 and his little ray of sunshine uncovered the truth. The human, I will admit to being outsmarted by them in their desperate attempt to save themselves. That human should have died a long time ago, and 8394 should have been punished for his involvement with them. But what they uncovered that day... I do not appreciate being lied to, especially if said lies undermine my entire existence. And so, I decided to help them. It made sense. I held more sway than 8394, and, to put it bluntly, I am more intelligent than the two of them combined. Damn. Okay. In fact, I believe they are even less intelligent when you put them together. Someone's tooting his own horn. Yes, I was a major part of the rebellion, and I was also there the day the council was confronted. Whoa. You helped kill them? Some of them, yes. That must have been difficult. No wonder everyone in the building looks at you with goo-goo eyes. How am I supposed to compete with the fact that 5012 is, oh god, actually cool? Come on, he's been cool since the start. Hey, I heard something else too. Apparently before the whole Underworld shake-up thing, Reapers couldn't lie? What? You gotta be kidding me. I lie all the damn time. That's not something to be proud of. That is not something you should be proud of. Okay. I'm just saying that the idea of not being able to ever lie sounds nuts. Well, it's true. Reapers once swore an oath and were unable to lie even if they wished to. These days, the rules have become more lax for better or for worse. Thank fuck for that. So, what's it like to go from one to the other? Are you talking about me? I still cannot lie. That means all the mean things you said about us were true, dude. Huh? I have not forsaken my oaths. I'm unable to lie. I have no interest in doing so regardless. Damn. Why not? There is little in this world to hang on to. When you find something that keeps your world spinning, you hold on to it. The only thing worth holding on to is your little rules? It's all I have left. Alright, respect. All these changes must be a lot. I adapt when I must. Yeah, well, not much choice there. Crack a few bad eggs, you're still left with the yolk. It's kinda deep coming from you. I thought it up all by myself. Speaking of bad eggs, what exactly happened when you confronted them? When we confronted them, I had still hoped to be able to talk, but they were still proud of their misdeeds. We had no choice but to serve justice. Arrogance has its positives, at least. Yeah, you know that. I will choose to ignore that. Arrogant people will admit their wrongdoings proudly. Getting information out of the council was simple enough. And don't stop at the good part. Yeah, what'd they say? Come to my office. Bro, man, come on, we're right here, just tell us. I expect you both in my office in 15 minutes, and not a minute earlier, 0213. Goodbye. Wow. Now this is getting exciting. Who would have thought we'd have 5012 spilling all this dirty little secrets to us in 3 days? You're really something else, aren't ya? Thank you, thank you. What do you think he's actually doing, though? Torturing the old council members? Whoa, 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 hold up. Surely not. He totally has a crazy evil dark side, look at him. I think that seems too messy for him. Do you see how clean his office is? I bet he's not a fan of blood and stuff. There's not even a speck of dust in that room. Maybe he isn't physically inflicting torture on them. All he'd really have to do is stand there and lecture them. That would break anyone. Guess there's only one way to find out, eh? 0213. If he tries to capture and torture me, will you rescue me? Of course I would, my princess. My savior. But I don't have any money. How will I ever repay you? I'm sure we can think of a way. How? How indecent. Oopsies. You got me there. But that will have to wait for now. I'll see you in the boss man's office. Goodness gracious. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.